I'm finally back. It's been a couple of months since I've used this machine. It's a little bit late. I got this for Oktoberfest. We're beginning November now, so we are a little bit late, and I've not used this because we've been doing other stuff in the house. It's just been too messy. And this machine, I've just cleaned it, so we're good to go again. So today we're doing Lowenbrau, which is a Munich lager, Hell's lager. It's 5.2%. It's been in the fridge at 3 degrees, probably for 3 months to be fair, maybe longer. Expiry date is not until March 2024, so we've still got 4 months. And yeah, I'm just going to throw it in. I can't remember what keg I've had in. I'm going to clean this as well, because I don't know if anyone else has the problem. If you put your glass in here after a couple of days, it can go a little bit mouldy, and you don't want that floating in your beer. You've got to pick it out and all sorts. So I'm going to open this up, clean that. We'll see what keg we're in. So to open it, you just lift the handle. So Triple Carmen was the last thing I had, which went out of date last month. So to get the keg off, you just squeeze this part, and I've just washed the stainless steel part. I forgot that it actually has a tube, so it doesn't actually need cleaning because we'll be removing the tube. So press the button at the top, pull that out. Take the cap off, open the new line, feed it through, and then push it in place. On top, push. 3 times. Good luck! And then place it in the machine. I don't know if anyone else has issues with trying to clip this drip tray in. So you can throw all this stuff away. I'll just give this a wipe and come back. So that's in, and it's reading at 9 degrees, 8 degrees. Registered that it's a full keg. It's got 30 days left. If you run out of days, you can press plus. I don't know why you'd ever have a minus button, but it's there. We'll wait until this drops to 3 degrees, probably an hour or two. And yeah, we'll come back. Right, I'm back. That was possibly my longest 2 hours I've ever had because it's been a week. I put this keg in last Saturday, had a couple of beers on the Bingley Brew Club stuff. There'll be videos coming up for that. 4 different cans I reviewed last Saturday night, and not really had a chance to have a beer since then, so I'm quite thirsty. Interestingly, I don't know if this is because the heating's been on for the first time since I had this machine. Dropped to 5 degrees last Saturday, and it shot back up to about 11 degrees on this machine. I don't know if it's because I've got a radiator here, or if it's, I don't know, I've just not used the machine in a while. I've got a freshly washed Corona glass, and we're ready to pour a beer, so probably do this sat down. Just pour a little bit through, and then we'll just pull a pint through. And I didn't want to talk too early, but that's not half bad. That's probably one of the best pints I've pulled on here. I know the head's still a little bit big, but 2-finger whitehead. I'd prefer it if it were 1-finger whitehead, but it's not as lively as I thought it were going to be. So we've got fast moving carbonation. There's a lot of of bubbles rising to the top here. It's nice and clear. So this is a German lager. Smells very clean. There's not much smell going on that I can smell. No, it smells clean. Just smells like a fresh lager. There's not much to say. There's not much in terms of colour or consistency, if you want to call it, as interesting as what's been going on in the cans. There's hazy stuff, there's darker stuff, but on these machines they all seem pretty same. It's either a lager or an IPA. I did get this for Oktoberfest, which is long gone. First thought when I drank that, I don't know if anyone's been to beer keller recently and had a Stein, 2-pint Stein. I don't know if it's insulting to compare this to that sort of beer. But yeah, it's fairly solid. I know there's a lot of good reviews going on this beer. A lot of people are saying this is their best lager and stuff. I'm not sure I can remember what lagers I've had apart from Stellar Unfiltered, Tenants. It's definitely better than the Tenants I had, even though the Tenants were a short date, so it's probably unfair to compare it against that. Not really sure I can pull flavours through. I know I'm relating back to these cans a lot and there's fruity flavours and all sorts coming through. This is just a nice crisp German lager. Obviously it's 3 degrees, it's nice and cold, it's refreshing. It's the first beer I've had for a week. Head has dissipated down to what it should be. It's got a lot of like a nice crisp malt in there. Yeah, it's pretty solid as lagers go. It's a solid lager. I'm not sure how I would compare this to Stella Unfiltered. I don't know. I mean, I'm happy to drink it. It's good enough. I don't know if it's as good as the Stella Unfiltered, which might be a bit controversial to people watching this. Yeah, there's not an awful lot to say. It's just a solid lager. You'd expect this, especially this sort of year with Oktoberfest and Christmas festivals and stuff. You go and get a mulled wine or you get a beer, and it's going to taste pretty much like this does. But obviously this you can have in your house at a couple of quid a pint. I think it was £36.90 a keg. I might have got 2 kegs or a keg deal on this for £70 or something, £75. Whatever that works out, £2.50 a pint or something. It's not too bad, is it? You at a 7 out of 10. For me, I like hazy pales rather than lagers, but obviously on this machine there's a lot of lagers, so I just thought I'd try it. If you've had it, let me know what you thought. I don't know if you can pick up much in the form of almost like tasting notes. But yeah, let me know what you thought. Cheers.